Jasmine Crockett is jumping into the Texas Senate race. Jasmine Crockett filed to run for the US Senate from Texas in 2026, according to a list posted by the state Democratic Party. And Hilary, she's already proposed abolishing taxes for black people. Listen to this.
Just this past week, I saw, I don't remember which celebrity, but it was actually a celebrity. And I was like, I don't know that that's not necessarily a bad idea, but I'd have to think through it a lot. One of the things that they propose is black folk not have to pay taxes for a certain amount of time, because then again, that puts money back in your pocket. But at the same time, it may not be as objectionable to some people about actually giving out dollars. But obviously then you start dealing with the different tax brackets and things like that. And that's one of the reasons that, you know, we argue the reparations make sense, because so many black folk, not only do you owe for the labor that was stolen and killed and all the other things, right? But the fact is, like, we end up being so far behind, right? And so it's like, how do you bring forth people? Exactly. And so it's like, if you do the no tax thing for people that are already, say, struggling and aren't really paying taxes in the first place, it doesn't really exactly.
Hilary, can I get your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, she's demonstrating her ignorance with regard to anything constitutionally possible, because, of course, this is mandating by race, which is unconstitutional. So she doesn't know the Constitution. Secondly, it's a Senate race, which is statewide in Texas. So I don't think this is going to go down very well. And last but not least, she is definitely disregarding the over 364,000 Union soldiers who died, white soldiers who died fighting to abolish slavery. So she's disrespecting them. And it looks to me just like another ploy for votes, another ploy for some kind of handout, and playing the victim card.
And it's going to backfire, I suspect. Now, Donald Trump has announced that the US will be taking a portion of the hundreds of billions of dollars received in tariffs to provide economic assistance to American farmers. Let's listen to him.
What we're doing is we're taking a relatively small portion of that, and we're going to be giving and providing it to the farmers in economic assistance. And we love our farmers, and as you know, the farmers like me, because you know, based on voting trends, you could call it voting trends or anything else, but they're great people. They're the backbone of our country. So we're going to use that money to provide $12 billion in economic assistance to American farmers. $12 billion is a lot of money, Meryl. What do you think? Peanuts for you, though, right? Peanuts. She's a farmer of rice.
So $12 billion going to farmers. Farmers, of course, have faced huge financial losses this year, particularly for soybean producers who've been hurt by the trade negotiations with China. But we are already hearing farmers thank Donald Trump for this. Hilary, what do you make of this package? Do you think it goes far enough?
Well, I do think that it's very important, Gabriella. I don't know whether it goes far enough or not, because I don't know exactly how many farmers there are. But from everything that we've seen, read, and I've researched, this is all due to, you're exactly right, what happened. China is the #1 purchaser of all these soybeans. And I think what's most important, regardless of is it enough for this issue, farmers have been long neglected. Farmers are being put out of business, family farms, and they are the backbone of America. I think this is a very important and a very good move.